scattered all around. No time to taste right. Foresee your fevers, cause no one brought such press before. But the game's not over. Night falls and knock knock. Here comes the judgment. Fix what you messed up. Take back the pungent reason. Throw up the backlog. Turn our rhythm. Rushing the loophole. Raise the envelope in your fiction. Circle the fake ride. Contrast is now a big leave you away. Hey, give up the full wide. Send to your high Lord. Desire wonders to hold light. Hurry to surrender. Night falls and knock knock. Here comes the judgment. Fix what you messed up. Take back the pungent breezes. Throw up the backlog. Turn to our rhythm. Rushing to loophole. Turning the river's pieces. Breaking the loop and revealing all your lies. Then breaking the loop and sing, oh, we'll change your life. Night falls and knock knock. Here comes the judgment. Fix what you messed up. Take back the pungent reasons. Throw up the backlog. Turn on our rhythm. Rushing to loophole. Raise the envelope in your fiction. Night falls and knock knock. Here comes the judgment. Fix what you messed up. Take back the pungent. What are you search for? Seen this before like nothing. Bad Joe. You're seeking imagination, pure illusion, escaping from the hole. Without a fame and fortune, dream got so broken. Don't play the alpha to me. Another folder you go when you need a scapegoat. Don't break the line in between. Fold this lifeless frame to ash. Drench your bomb and dark in flame. Ready to seal the past. Combat your life. Driving for burning last. By my side, it's our chest to strike. To earn comeback. Pick up your junkie pride. And step on stage to say goodbye. What are you striving for on daily walk? Hold that green.
Oh my god. I messed up the audio on that transition. Man, that's sad. But hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to Icebreaker TV. What's up? What's up? Yo, Obro Games. Good to see you, bro. What's up, man? This music is so hyped, dude. All the music from Persona games. Well, and plus the one that is that I'm highly addicted to. But in general, all the Persona games have excellent music. But man, the combat themes really just hit a different way. Yo, what's going on, Coda? Good to see you, Coda. What's up, Sunshine? Hello, hello. Oh, guys, got some interesting news. For those of us that's been playing only the global version of Persona 5X, you guys have probably already heard, but there's been a bit of a slight uproar, shall we say, to put it kind of lightly. But yeah, there's been several instances now. You know, there's been several instances now where folks here on Global feel like we're either being mistreated, perhaps they're trying to overzealously trying to monetize off us. Whatever kind of the situation is, like you guys probably have heard this as well, right? So I don't want to like go over all of that, but amidst all the complaints and all the people giving their negative reviews on Steam and all that stuff, yeah. So finally, the devs have responded. Was it a great response? I mean, some work can be done, but I think a response is better than nothing. So yeah, at this point, the ball really is in their court. But before we're getting into any kind of like reviews, critique, responses, or talk about the ratings on Steam, I do want to say that if we play any game, any kind of game, and we automatically compare it with the other versions out there, yes, I am right there with you guys. I do think there's definitely a lot of reasons for concern. It definitely warrants a lot of complaints. So with the stuff that's been going out there, people are unhappy about. Totally justified. I'm 100% there with you guys. However, I think it's also a bit unfair in the sense that, because if we look at the game strictly as a standalone game, even as a standalone Persona title, which is then comparing it with other Persona games, even at that, I think P5X is honestly an excellent game. Whether it's a standalone RPG game or even a standalone Persona game, I do think it is very good. Very well executed. It's really well packaged. Storytelling, music, all that stuff. It is really top notch. However, if we start to examine the game under like a gacha game, that's when then people start getting a little bit upset. And yeah, so everything that we say from this point forward is taking and keeping in mind the previous point that I just made, right? Like, yes, as a standalone game, it is excellent, but when we kind of compare it with what other options we have seen and what the other players in CN and Korea are getting, yeah, this is where the bulk of the upset and gamers are coming from. So we're going to be going through a little bit of that today. We're going to be talking about the updates coming in approximately 4 days. I think that's the timer, right? At 4 days, it's something else is coming. So those of you guys who know already, then you guys already know. But we will be covering a little bit about that today. So without further ado, let's actually jump into the game right now. We're going to keep the music going. I'll fix the music afterwards. But for now, yeah, let's jump into this. I'm keeping the audio muted. Otherwise, we're gonna have like a bunch of like overlapping audio, and that's gonna be unpleasant for everyone. But where's that slide? Can we go ahead and put that slide up? Oh my God. Where's this? Where the heck is it? I think it's this one, right? All right, cool. It is this one. Oh my God, that is a lot of text on the screen. Hopefully this is somewhat visible for you guys. Hopefully it's somewhat easier to read. But yesterday, the official P5X global team responded to all the complaints that we have been hearing. Oh dear, yeah, there's a lot of stuff on the screen, right, Sober? You've got to play Persona Fiction. It's good music. Persona Fiction. Whoa, that's a title I haven't heard about. Interesting. Okay, but if we look at this post real fast. So, a message from the Persona 5X operations team. Thank you so much for playing Persona 5X. We have received many comments about the operations of P5X. We take your feedback very seriously, and we will be explaining our future operation plans in the next broadcast, that is our live stream. We ask for your patience in the meantime. In addition, we would like to apologize for version 1.1 livestream being delayed. We will announce details regarding the English broadcast for version 1.2 ahead of time, so please stay tuned to the official P5X West social media accounts. And thank you for your continued support. So, some context for those of you guys perhaps seeing this for the first time. what they are talking about. And here's another part of that I got a problem with this, is that I wish they wouldn't be so hidden and cryptic about it. I would much rather they be fully transparent and just talk about the issue and provide context of the issue instead of having people to like dig into the information. All right, but basically the Marion banner dropped, and then we got news that first of all the P5X timeline, if you would, is going to be accelerated, right? Which means we'll be getting our patches, characters, and all these things. It's going to come in an accelerated rate compared to CN. So that in itself is already a lot of room for speculation. Like, are we going to be getting equalized compensation in addition to the sped up content? Are we going to be having like different buffs along the way, which we have been getting? So that is good stuff. But when we combine everything all together, considering that the game is going to be sped up in terms of content and character banner release, this is the part where people really have a problem about. Because the character that basically spawned this entire argument online was, in fact, our dear healer, Marion. All right? Marion, as you guys probably already know, top tier healer, even in the CN and Korean versions, still one of the best healers and as a pseudo buffer available to the players. So what's the reason for this controversy? So basically in China version, and I believe in Korean version as well, they got the Marion banner drop, and then they had her go onto general banner, the standard banner, which is what we are expecting in version 1.3. So that's somewhat normal. But the problem there actually exists is that if you guys get to a certain point in the game, you'll get access to something called Plans 3 and 4, which is basically the game's way of giving us rewards by progressing gameplay and story. Now, in the plans, once you complete a plan, once you fulfill all the conditions, the game gives us a pretty generous reward. In the very first plan, Plan 1, I believe it was a selected character between Ryuji, Morgana, or An. And then the second one for Plan 2 was a weapon selector for those characters. So it's really good, especially for beginning characters. You get these characters and you get these weapons for free. It's dope stuff. However, in the Chinese version, they also got Marion dupes. That's the Cognites. They got the dupes as part of the Plan 3 and 4 rewards. However, if you guys are playing the global version, you guys will already know that those rewards are in fact not here. They're not here. And actually, why don't we actually showcase this right now? I'm gonna hide this real fast. We can go into the game here, take a look at plans. You'll see right here. So for Plan 3, let's pull up Plan 3. For Plan 3, we get these Cognites. All right, Marion is not here. Marion is not here. So by completing this, we're being kind of screwed out of a guaranteed Marion dupe, which is then making it more. Basically, developers want us to spend money on Marion. That much is clear. They can't lie about that. No matter how they try to spin the narrative, there's no getting around that, right? But the fact that they actually removed this means that they're encouraging two things. They're encouraging people to pull on the banner more, and the fact that she's not immediately coming to standard banner, it's gonna induce an additional layer of FOMO. It's gonna cause gamers to want to pull for Marion while she is still available now. Because once we get into the standard and general banner polls, it's going to be a little bit more of a gambling game. It's going to be a little bit more. It's going to be a full-on degenerate gambling game. We're pulling out of a blind bag, hoping that we get what we want, right? So that is the bit that people are really pissed about. And we were also supposed to be getting their weapons. Marion's weapon for free. So if we kind of look at here the weapon selector, this weapon selector is for every character that is currently available on the general standard banner. All the limited banners, all the basically it comes down to Yui, it comes down to Marion, it comes down to Joker. These characters, their weapons do not appear here. So they're screwing us out of a guaranteed dupe, and they're screwing us out in terms of what we need to invest in for future weapons. So they're making Marion very much so like gatekeeping it. They're gatekeeping it through a paywall. And the thing is that they're trying to dance their way around this, but when it comes down to the raw facts is that the developers know, all right? The developers are not dumb. They definitely study what content goes out there, and they know that Marion still remains to be top tier to this day. So the fact that they know about this and still decided to pull this stunt is what's driving a lot of the gamers crazy. And we can see this actually if we go back. If we go back to that article here, not article, just like that Twitter post, we'll see that the people the way that the folks are responding, they are fully aware of the situation as well, and it's very obvious what they're upset about. Also, what's going on, Angel? What's going on, Stars? Good to see you. Let me get some water and we'll come back right to this. Have they done the Adachi banner in the China version yet? I don't remember seeing it in the Chinese version. No. Or maybe I'm missing out on something. Silver says that in he's available in the whoa, really, in the Taiwan version, really. Wait, so they are already progressing towards that whole Persona 4 revival kind of collaboration. I feel like they kind of jumped the gun on that one, didn't they? Because like we heard. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but we heard that there's a rumor out there that P4 Revival probably won't drop until Q2 of 2026. That means we're looking at least until April before they release any kind of a Persona 4 Revival game out there. So I would assume Atlas will do this thing where they kind of drop P4 Revival and the collab at the same time to encourage our gamer base to come on here. So the P4 fans will come onto P5X, and the P5X fans will be able to be exposed to Persona 4 for the first time. So, I don't know. Adachi is not in any version. Okay, thank you, Uber Games. Thank you for confirming. Also, Spider-Verse, what's up, Spider? Good to see you. Oh, they're trying? Ah, okay, I see. I've been lied to. Yeah, you gotta hang on to that wallet for a little bit longer, Diego. Soon in the future. They're still struggling through P3R. Yeah, okay. So, I guess we got to see Mitsuru, right? We got to see Mitsuru. We got to see, I guess, maybe we'll see Metis. I don't know. Maybe we'll see Metis. Definitely, you got to give us Koro. Holy crap. If they don't give us Koro, I'm going to be very upset. But yeah, still some more content to go through. Thank you so much for confirming there, Ober Games. I dated Takumi and Makoto. Oh dear. Two of my favorite gals. You're awesome, Ice. How's your day been? Thank you, Stars. Day's been good. Day has been good. Can't complain. Friday, all the major work is out of the way, so we're doing well. But yeah, if you kind of look at the responses for these, it's a start of a response. Crying face. Please actually follow through with answering the global feedback concerns because the game is very good and has a lot of potential. Thank you, Crystal. Tiger was alone says that please make good decisions. Also fire whoever decided giving less rewards than CN is a good strategy. Yeah, so what this guy is complaining about is so if you guys actually search this up on YouTube, there's a very thorough breakdown. Some guy made a video basically highlighting every single difference between global and CN. And I'm not talking about inversion buffs or debuffs or nerfs or whatever. I'm talking about the rewards. So somebody actually compared and contrasted both CN and global and really compared how much more the Chinese version is getting. So videos like this also it brings things to the surface. I don't know if they're hoping that we wouldn't find out, but it's very obvious, right? And but to be fair, we also have CN players vouching for us in this regard now. So maybe it was for the best, you know. They try to keep this under wraps, but no, the cat's out of the bag. Everybody knows about it. So now the ball really is in their court. People know that people are comparing CN and global. We're not dumb. So how will they really do to fix the situation? We still don't know yet. Are we gonna get? Are we actually gonna get Marion and the weapon as part of the free stuff? We don't know. Are we gonna get any compensation in the form of metajoules? We also don't know. There's just a lot of stuff on the table, and how they are going to remedy the situation is completely in the dark. But we are hoping to get more information about this during their actual live stream. So when that comes, yeah, we're going to be a little bit more information to bring to you guys. But I'm hopeful. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. But honestly, regardless of how they handle it, I do want to just reiterate that, yeah, they mistreated in terms of the marketing and the monetization aspect, but regardless of everything, Persona 5 Phantom X is still a wonderful and a fantastic game. So all that stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and review the previous post here. There's a new character. Yeah, 5 hours ago. But the Persona 5X team dropped a little something. We all knew about this. This isn't a surprise to us. I like how they put it in a silhouette, trying to hide who it is. Even though in the game you can clearly see the first two characters, the letters of the name is FO. Wonder who that could be. But yeah, TLDR, it's Fox. All right, Yusuke is coming to Persona 5X, and I'll be talking about this in just a second after I get some water and catch up on chat. It's some as the English voice acting is coming soon. Maybe. I hope so. That's gonna make story content a lot more interesting to go through on stream. This is reminding me of the Persona 3 and 5 dancing game bundles pre-order differences from the Japanese and Western versions. What were the differences on Diego, by the way? I don't know nearly enough about the dancing games to make that comparison. But since you played both, please enlighten us. What are the major differences, pre-order differences at least, between the Japanese and Western versions of the dancing games? But while Diego is working on that, let's go ahead and talk about Yusuke for a second. So, I think we can cut the soundboard music. Let's actually roll into the music from the game now, and we can get this off of the panel. Boom. All right, let me actually bring back that chat, and all right, let's go back to the game. Okay, so I know we have a lot of Yusuke fans out here. We got a lot of Matt Mercer fans as well. But yeah, let's actually talk about Yusuke a little bit. Yo, what's going on, Willow? Hello. Good to see ya. No way, Yusuke, this is a total shock. Yeah. Nobody noticed this, right? Nobody noticed this, bro, in the in the previous patch. Yeah, totally didn't over reveal their cards on this one. But no, Yusuke is in fact coming to Persona 5X. A couple of things to highlight here. We're not going to be breaking down his entire kit. That is going to happen probably next week when Yusuke does drop. I'll be doing a thorough breakdown on what I actually think of him then. But on the surface, here's my thoughts on Yusuke. Wait, I can get another Kotone weapon level. I would never have noticed that. Oh yeah, we dug deep. We dug deep into this. Well, hang on a second. Let me actually move my mouse over here. I missed out on something. Oh, damn. Willow, thank you so much for the heart me, Willow. Thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, Yusuke is coming to the game. He is going to be an Ice Elemental AoE DPSer, aka a sweeper, as we call. But is he going to be that useful? Should we be pulling for him? So, as per usual, with any kind of should you pull for characters, this really does come down to individual preferences. If Yusuke is your favorite character, you want to play with him, this is the way that you enjoy the game the most, then don't let any tier list or team comp guide or whatever, don't let any content creator tell you otherwise. Pull for the characters that you want to play as that will allow you to enjoy the game the most, right? But if we're talking about future-proof, if we're talking about what is the main use of these characters in the game, this is my potentially hot take, all right? I think Yusuke is pretty cool. He's a defensive, he scales with defense, but he's more so going to be a sweeper. And that right there is already raises a couple of eyebrows because I haven't really come across content in the game that requires a DPS to be tanky in order to survive. If I need survivability, I would bring out like certain personas from Wonder, right? I would bring out that blue elephant that can debuff enemy attacks while making the party take less damage. Garen Mikela, I believe is his name. I would bring in sustain characters or tanky characters. I could use debuff characters to lower the enemy's attack. There's all these different options. So the fact that we have a defensive stat scaling AoE DPSer, it's kind of weird. It's a really strange combination of stats to make a character do what it does. But if we ignore all of that, and just treat Yusuke as simply an AoE Ice Elemental character, okay, cool. Then let's talk. When do we actually need this content? And by the way, we have confirmed that the Yusuke in Global is going to be getting some sort of buff, just like how they buffed Yui when Yui was released in Global. Yusuke is going to be getting some of those buffs as well, and we'll be getting into exactly what those are next week on release. But in the immediate moment, do I think we need Yusuke? Like, listen, I love my Phantom Thieves, all right? You guys know, I love my Phantom Thieves. But if we're talking about usability, in terms of what content actually needs Yusuke, I don't think there's much that requires him, okay? The first thing that actually does come to mind are Velvet Trials, right? Velvet Trials, you guys are going to come across ones that's going to be like, do all-out attack or ice elemental damage. Wonder damage does not count towards the points. So if we have those Velvet Trials, like, yes, it's very enticing for us to put Soy and Yusuke and then a support or something there as the ice elemental team. However, outside of that, not really a lot of content. But I will say, as per usual, when Yusuke does drop, I'm sure the team will give us some sort of guild raid boss that does synergize with Yusuke's kit. So in the immediate moment when he comes out, yeah, there will be some use for it. But how future-proof is that? Based on the tier list that we've seen on, I forgot what that site, I think it's called Priden. that compares like the global, Chinese, and Korean leaderboards. Yeah, Yusuke basically unused. So we're gonna have to really look into that. But another reason, and then this is actually Willow who brought this to my attention. So I do want to give Willow her flowers here for pointing this out to me. So thank you so much for this, Willow. But I do want to talk about Mont. Okay, aka Kotone, not Persona 3 Femc. This Kotone. But before we dive into Kotone, let me catch up on chat once again. At least they did that intentionally, unlike some other games in Dokkan where they accidentally reveal a character for part 2, and that's a fumble on the devs end for sure. Japanese version gave you each a game in its own box. Oh, okay, nice touch. 4-disc soundtracks with all the music. Okay. 2 discs per game, and the Western promised a separate art book, but gave you both games in a single box. The game discs were stacked on top of each other, and the art book being the front cover of the box. Okay, so they're really trying to reduce overhead. I see what they did there. AJ the writer, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the follow, AJ. Thank you. Ooh. Oh my god. Ooh. Thank you for the ooh. Yeah, I mean they're just basically trying to reuse assets instead of cranking out new things. Let's save on that plastic or whatever. Let's save on the packaging. I see what you're saying, Diego. Very similar situation here. I'm excited for Yusuke, but I think I'm skipping. My Kotone will do enough for now. Exactly, Willow. Especially when I do Plan 4. What's Plan 4's reward? It is a 5-star weapon selector. For all the characters outside of Marion, Joker, and Yui. Plan 3, not 4. Oh, Plan 3 is a character selector, 5-star character selector. You can choose between the five characters that are on standard right now. So that would be Haruna, Rin, Yusuke, Haruna, Rin, and then we got a Ryuji, Morgana, and On. Those 5 characters. So again, Marion is not on there, hence why people are so upset, right? But so yeah, anyway, to add to the reason why I'm starting to feel like, yeah, unless they really buff Yusuke out the wazoo, which they probably will, because they realize people aren't spending enough money on him. Kotone, holy crap. The first character that we got, the Ice Queen herself. Yeah, she got shafted and dusted to the side pretty quickly, but if we actually look inside her kit, she's honestly very, very underrated. All right, she's extremely underrated, and let's look into why. So for most of the guild raids or Velvet trials, or for the SOS trials, a lot of these things come in the form of putting up damage numbers, right? Usually it's like deal as much damage as possible within a certain amount of turns, or defeat the boss, and then we'll have like 2 or more turns to then deal as much damage as possible. And usually the game kind of scales it in a way that the later you stall your burst damage, the more points it will be worth. But why is Kotone cool? So she's a single target ice elemental DPSer, an assassin as the game deems it. And her main kit basically revolves around buffing her single target skill 3, which is a Durandal of Ice. All right, there's a lot of stuff to go over, but let's actually talk about her passive first. So Kotone's main thing revolves around ice crystals. So she can stack this up to 12 times on allies' action. So whenever your party members take any action, she will gain an ice crystal. After using a skill, when this reaches at least 10 stacks, it will activate the Resonance, aka a condition that is met, proccing additional effects. And whenever she spends 10 ice crystal stacks, it's going to deal extra damage as a follow-up hit. So kind of like when Yui jumps in and does her thing, that's a follow-up hit. So I need to see this for myself. Willow can probably provide more information regarding this, but to be honest, my main thing here is that I want to know if this follow-up damage counts as a second proc when it comes to putting enemies on stagger. So when an enemy has like 1 or 2 guard points or defense points, you have to hit them with their weakness multiple times, right? Now on Yui, I can hit you with a lightning elemental attack with Motoha, and when that procs Yui's follow-up, it counts as a second lightning elemental attack. So it reduces that number by 2. And they're here just in confirmation from Willow. It does not count as the second proc. Thank you for confirming, Willow. Okay, it only procs when she uses one of her moves. Oh, whoa, hey, whoa, yo, Diego with the gifted sub, dude. Diego, thank you so much for the gifted sub, man. Diego gifting that sub over to our newest guild member, Bird Kid. Congratulations, Bird. Congratulations. Please enjoy the ad-free experience here on stream. Enjoy the stickers and enjoy the emotes. And also enjoy your specialized role in Discord. If you connect to your Twitch account to your Discord, you can enjoy specialized roles, specialized access to certain channels here on our Discord server as well. But yeah, congratulations, Birdkid. And once again, Diego, man, thank you so much for the support to the channel, bro. Much love. Thank you. Yeah, right, exactly, Spider-Verse. Hell yeah. Diego for president, please. Anyway, back to Blade Dancer. But her follow-up is her exclusive. Nobody else can force it, but her damage is really heavy if you play your cards right. That's right. Yep. And other people's moves cause her to gain more stacks of Ice Crystal. I find it to work very well with Joker's extra turns. Exactly. Joker honestly synergizes with so many characters. But anyway, so the reason why she actually does a lot of single DPS damage is, yeah, you stack her crystal stacks to at least 10, ideally up to 12. It's going to do more follow-up damage, but it also grants you this thing called Parhelion. Okay, when using Frost Lily or Winter Storm, that is her skill 1 and 2, if Resonance is activated, meaning if you have at least 10 stacks of this of Ice Crystal, you will gain a status called Parhelion. And Parhelion is used to strengthen her skill 3, basically her single target nuke, the Durandal of Ice. So we're going to go back to her skill kit. Skill 1, very simple, deals a little bit of AoE damage to everybody with a chance of inflicting freeze. Cool. Skill 2 deals a single target damage, but you gain 4 ice crystals. So this is the ability that you really want to be using if you want to stack up your crystals ASAP. And once you have enough stacks, you want to be dishing out that big hit damage using Durandal of Ice, right? So let's assume you stack this up, you have max stacks. It deals 117 at level 1. This scales with your skill level. But if you have 10 stacks, Kotone is going to activate Parhelion. So yeah, Parhelion or 10 stacks, basically the same activation conditions. It's going to increase damage based on missing HP. In other words, Kotone is an executing character. All right, so if we have any League players or mobile players, you'll know that a lot of assassins have this scaling stat that allows you to deal more damage the lower HP the enemy is. So going back to what we were talking about before, a lot of trials, a lot of in-game content really does strategize around buffing in the early phases and using that combo burst damage in the ending phases of the run. So Kotone's playstyle matches that perfectly, because when you have all these stacks ready, this is typically when Wonder has fully set up his 2 to 3 round rotation in terms of buffs. This is when you've had a chance to set up your highlight skills in terms of buffs, and this is also probably when you have when you've cycled through your second cycle of the highlight skill that you want to use the most in your boss run. So all these things really do work well with the way that she plays. And once again, when Blade Dancer is activated, which is this thing right here, when Blade Dancer is activated, increases damage based on foes missing HP. So once again, both of these interacts in a way to deal more damage as the boss is going down. It's all about that assassin build. What is going on right now? What the? Oh my God, Diego in with another. Diego coming in hot with another gifted sub to Arcade. Dude, Diego, man. Thank you so much, Diego. Really, holy crap. Thank you so much, Diego. And Arcade, enjoy the ad-free experience. Enjoy all the emotes, all the stickers, and of course, enjoy that custom role in our Discord server. By the way, while we're here, can we drop that Discord server channel link in the chat, please? Anyone can just type an ! Discord. We can drop that in the chat. If you guys want to hang out when we're not streaming, if you guys are in our guild, then definitely join our Discord server. But if you guys just want a place to congregate, to meet and talk and have fun with other Persona fans, yeah, please feel free to join our Discord server, and the link is right there in the bottom right. Oh, sorry, not the bottom right. The link is right there somewhere on the top corners, but it is available there. Discord.gg/IBTV. Thank you, Diego. Thank you so much, man. I thought that was Starlight for a second. When will Joker fall off? I love my man. I love Joker too, Sour Sugar. Also, Sour Sugar, thank you so much for the follow. I really do love Joker too. We can talk about Joker in just a second, but I do think she deserves her time in the spotlight here. We got to talk about her 5-star weapon. Wait, how can we actually look at it? Give me a second there. I guess we can go to contracts. Yeah, weapon and edition. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. All right, Kotone's sword. If you guys love Kotone, her 5-star weapon, her 5-star weapon increases critical damage by quite a lot. This is a ton of critical damage increase, by the way. However, when you activate Blade Dancer, that is her passive again, at 8+ ice crystal stacks, usually you'll probably have it at 10 or 12, but anyway, as long as it's above 8, it's going to increase the damage by 46%, scaling on weapon level. It increases the power of Durandal of Ice by those stacks. So once again, this is her single target DPS. This is the skill that you really want to be kind of setting the stage for. So her entire kit, her entire weapon system revolves around buffing up and dealing a ton of critical damage utilizing Durandal of Ice. And Willow has put that to good use. And why are we talking about this at all is because, once again, coming back to the whole Yusuke poll coming in 4 or 5 days, there's not that much content going around that requires ice tanks or ice damage, if you would. But even if you want to kind of want to rebuttal that and say, yo, we can probably use him in trials, which we absolutely can. The reality of it is that Kotone is a very underrated character, and if built properly, she can absolutely fill that role. All right, she's very underrated, very, very powerful when executed properly. I believe Willow said she managed to do, what is it, 60k damage in a single hit. That's pretty massive. That's pretty massive. I don't think I've hit those numbers even with Joker. So yeah, if the crit procs and if the stage is set, you're definitely going to be able to do a lot of damage utilizing Kotone, aka Mont. So all in all, Yusuke is in a rough spot. But once again, if Yusuke is your favorite character from Persona 5, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Just do what you want with your money. Do what you want with the characters that you enjoy. Getting water one more time. Yo, what's up, Kemba? Good to see you, Kemba. How you doing? I 100% plan on getting a 5-star Tomo and 5-star Kotone. Oh yeah, the Ice Wind Hybrid Kotone and then Summer Tomoko. Yeah. Nice. My Rin Major Joker hit 60k. Okay, well, never mind. Joker can hit 60k. Okay. Case in point. it is possible. It is possible. But back to your question, Soul Sugar. When does Joker fall off? What is happening right now? Holy dude, Diego, man. Holy crap. Yo, Diego. Dude, bro, Diego. Thank you so much, man. Like not even just about the gifted subs, just like, thank you for making Icebreaker TV such a welcoming spot for everybody. Like, holy crap, like, new viewers coming in for the first time. They see the vibes around the community. They see the generosity coming from you. Like, dude, man, thank you so much, Diego. It really does mean a lot. Thank you so much. I don't know what you mean by my secret kink up there is. I'm just seeing that message now. But it is not stopping for some reason. Dude, what the hell? Diego, my man Diego is out of control today. Dude, 4 gifted subs in a single sitting. Dude, thank you so much for the gifted sub once again. And congratulations, Arkatana. Congratulations, Soul Sugar. Please enjoy the ad-free viewing experience for the stream. Enjoy all the stickers and all the emotes. And if you haven't already, join us in the Discord server. You guys will be able to have custom roles, which will increase your base EXP gain rate over in our Discord server. And also specialized channels, all that stuff. If you guys are playing Persona 5X, if you guys are in our guild, definitely join us in Discord. Thank you once again, Diego. You're much too kind, my friend. My fingers keep slipping. Damn, man. That's dude. Thank you, Diego. Thank you so much. Also, Queen got a job. Say what? No way. Welcome in, Queen. How you doing? Hello. That'd be crazy. Let's see, where do we end off? A2 Rin is goated right now. Really? I only have her at A1, I think. I don't actually know what she gets at A2. I know she gets the automatic the suit buff on her first turn at on her first round with A1. Let me actually check that. Let me check this. Where is she? Where is our Rinchan? Let's see. A2? Increases the attack by 10% for each debuff inflicted on foes. Ooh, each debuff? Interesting. Well, increases attack by 10%. Does that mean it's increasing her own attack though? Based on the way that this is phrased, it feels like this is increasing Rin's own attack. And since Rin doesn't deal a ton of damage on her own, it maybe doesn't feel like it. It depends. If this is increased attack for all your party members, that's a different story. That would be massive. But if this is increasing only Rin's attack, then not sure. Not sure if, how I feel about this, but this is definitely a great quality of life change to have. Being able to dump her skill 3 on turn 1 is massive. Now I gotta share in the ad-free run. Thank you, Diego. Thank you. Ice, check rank. What are we checking? Companion rank? Is that what you're talking about? Are we talking about companion rank? How's you, Ice? I'm doing good, Queen. I'm doing good. How about yourself? Companion. Oof. Oh my god, my brain freezed. Oh, okay, here we go. Rankings. 65. Let's go. Hell yeah. Yes. What's the reward cycle? Let me see here. Wait, can we see? Okay, so yeah. So 50 to 100 is one thing. 11 to 50 is another. So let's I think we can push for this. Honestly, if everybody in the guild right now, if everyone in the guild is doing your guild runs and you guys are using my Joker for the second guild battle, I honestly think we can push our rankings to top 20 or top 30. I really do think so. And I'm pretty sure everyone has seen it already, but just in case you haven't, Joker is 100% decked out now at this point. We should probably use the other view. So I did in fact put my Joker once again on assist here. But yeah, I think I'm sure there's guilds out there that have it as well, but it's definitely rare to come by. But yeah, if you guys if you guys want a fully decked out an A6 F6 Joker with passable revelations cards, I'm still working on this, guys. I'm still working on this, but these are already pretty damn good. All right, I've already got a lot of crit stats. Definitely not optimized, but I will be doing this after I max out my characters and hit count level 70. But yeah, definitely I would say very top tier, if not god tier character right now is Joker. So if you haven't already, make use of Joker in your second guild raid, because that guild raid is in fact weak against darkness right now. Where is it? Trial. No, that's not the one. Boom, this one right here. Dominion. Make sure you guys are using my Joker for your Dominion runs. It will easily increase your ranking by a couple of million. I kid you not. All right, easily increase your ranking by several million. It's plural. Yes, that's right. It is plural for sure. Rin is real fun to use, and even if she's just kind of a train for other characters, yeah. Like as in the case for most support characters, buffers and debuffers, right? But that's the thing, though. That's the thing. You don't have to go crazy building support characters. You can kind of like have them as like have them at a certain point. Wait, hold on a second. Why is my stream going nuts here? 1 second. But yeah, it's like you can just kind of build up your support characters to a certain amount, and then you can always rely on your guild mates in order to bring in the other characters, right? So a lot of us didn't pull for Yui when she came out, and yeah, 2 cycles in a row now the bosses are weak against lightning. But luckily we got Sibla. We got Sibla in the guild that is generously providing their Yui for guild members to use. So definitely check around in this section. And for those of you guys don't know what I'm talking about, if you go to your team planning page here, you click on any of your characters, it's going to open up this menu. And at the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see Phantom Thieves. These are your units, but you can also click on Companio, which then shows the units that your guild mates are putting up as support. So I would highly recommend checking this out. See what characters that your guild mates have that are stronger, and rely on those when possible, and then use your own units to build around them, especially if the characters that they put up are stronger than your versions. All right, so that's when you really gotta go here and plan on your strategy. I use Rin's skill 3. Yeah, same. Yeah, skill 3 and skill 1. I hardly ever use Rin's skill 2. Joker's extra actions and hit Rin's highlight. Yep. Yeah, Rin and Joker work very well together, but honestly, Yui and Joker also work very well together. Joker just works well with a lot of units, but I believe we had a question by Sugar back then, which is when does Joker fall off? In my opinion, Joker starts to see less use once the game really starts to double down on trials that don't need blast damage and trials that have only a single target boss. Because Joker excels at AoE, meaning that he gets more of his Will of Rebellion stacks when he smacks multiple enemies at once, right? So when the raid is only a single target, kind of like this one right here, Joker doesn't see as much utility. And in fact, the characters that do see a lot more utility are assassin-based characters like Mont, like Ryuji, like Future to Come. We got a Sumire that's up there. The Persona 3's Makoto is up there. Single target assassin damage characters will eventually overtake that. And if I'm remembering this correctly, CN just recently launched a curse damage single target assassin. So that character will absolutely take over in terms of leaderboards and damaging charts. However, there's still a lot of niche situations where AoE units, sweepers, are still really good. And I don't know, maybe half a year, whenever Sumire spawns is when we'll see a little bit less action from Joker. And definitely when Persona 3 Reload banner when the collab comes around, that's when we'll definitely see a lot more characters start to power creep Joker. But for the near foreseeable couple of months, Joker's he's sitting tight. He's still gonna be my go-to character. I love Joker. I think he's definitely one of my favorite Persona protagonists alongside P3 Makoto. So yeah, once we get there, we're gonna have fun. And Willow, thanks for liking all my videos. Yeah, thank you, Willow. Thank you for engaging with our viewers here. Awesome stuff. All right. Man, I'm needing more water these days. YouTube has recommended me to your channel again. Is this a sign to subscribe? Yo, let's go. What's up, Delta Droid? Thank you so much for stopping by once again. Yeah, we would absolutely appreciate a subscribly-do on the YouTube side of things if you guys enjoy Persona or Atlas based content. But yeah, Delta, thank you so much for coming back and tuning in once again, man. It's good to see you. Oh my goodness, Mr. B! Dude, I'm so sorry. This is super late. Waking up at 2 p.m.? Gotta love it. Hi, Ice. Hi, chat. Hello, Mr. B. Oh man, dude, how was your workday? I know last time we talked, you were like in a 20 plus hour workday. Oh man, dude. Work's been rough. How you been holding up, man? I subscribed, might as well. Thank you so much, Delta Droid. Thank you. But yeah, guys, I think at this point, I do want to jump into some of these runs. I came up with a new strategy, actually, that I want to test today. So, the go-to team for the first Lightning Elemental weakness boss has kind of been Yui, Makoto, Yui, Motoha, and Soy, right? It's kind of been like this for a while. However, I went into the theory crafting rabbit hole last night. And I started to test around a few things. So first of all, I am trying to see how good or how useful this particular persona is. And that is Norn. You guys will get her at rank 6. So it requires an account level of 60 in order to make this happen. But Norn is actually quite cool. Norn's passive is after inflicting Windswept, decrease target's defense by 22.8% for 2 turns. So implied, right? Windswept in itself decreases your defense. So if you look at here, like a chance to inflict Windswept. Windswept will decrease your defense by 12% by 2 turns. So now this is basically a giga buffed version of Windswept. It's going to take that and it's going to decrease defense additionally by 22.8%. I don't know if it's a multiplicative or if it's additive, but either way, you're doing more. You're decreasing their defense more. Using Windswept by combining these two debuffs together. So the fact that I have this option now to decrease the opponent's defense, and the fact that this particular boss is a single target, and how I was talking about single target raids versus multi-target raids like the Joker one, the fact that this is a single target one makes it more valuable for Windswept to be kept around because we are dealing a debuff to a single target, and that character is going to be debuffed as opposed to us trying to use Windswept when there's 6 or 7 different units to choose from. It kind of becomes like a toss-up on who you want to debuff at that point. But no, since I have Windswept and Norn that I want to test out, I do want to go ahead and sub out Soy So Soy's good because yes, he's a tank, but he also has the ability to reduce enemies' defense with his with his skill too, right? But since we have somebody else to do the skill deep, whoa, what the? Wait, it didn't. That scared me. The sound bite scared me, but also, I just realized the throwing animation didn't happen, did it? Hold on a second. Let me check something. I'm gonna type a random emoji in the chat. I just want to see if okay. I see what's broken. Give me 1 second, guys. Please enjoy this music in the meantime. I gotta fix this. If I see it, I gotta fix it. Let me go ahead and fix this. Sorry about this, Diego. But thank you, Diego, for the 100 bits, man. Let me go ahead and whoops. We need to get rid of that too, don't we? All right. Don't you love it? Bring back the scuff. Let's go. Oh wow, look at that. Did it break again? Or are we just derping? Okay, I think we fixed it. I think we just fixed it. Let me actually try that again. Can we drop an emoji in the chat? Does it fall? Nope, the emojis are also broken. Okay, well, I think we just fixed the thing there. So let's go ahead and re-enable the throwing system. Let's see here. All right, let me check one more emoji test. Did it break? Yeah, there it is. There's the emoji. All right, everything's fixed now. Whew. Close one. Thank you. Diego, man, thank you. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you. In here, have some more of my friendship and appreciation. Yes. Fun is going up. Ow, damn it. Okay, there. Wow. I didn't realize how long of a combo streak that was. That's making it rain. Dude, Diego, thank you, man. Thank you for the 200 bits. Holy, yes. Have some more of my French. Yeah, have some more friendship and appreciation. Fondness level going up. Confidant level is going up. I'm just kidding. But thank you, Diego. Thank you so much. It's been just trying to stay human. Sleep has been wonky. Sorry, I've not been around. Don't worry about that, Mr. B. You gotta take care of yourself first, man. That's the most important. In my tired state, I expected hold music. Yeah, I mean, that's the Persona music is our hold music. I need elevator Persona music. That's what I need. Oh, that'd be good with Morgana. I mean, that's another thing. I think Morgana is I love Morgana. I love Morgana as well. Sour Sugar, but not the most usable. Not the most usable in the game, unfortunately. On Takamaki Lover. Yo, what's going on? What's going on, Batman? How you doing? Yui and Marion have released an NC. Oh, okay. But I'm skipping them because I want Queen and Fox. Oh, you're going for Fox, Delta. Interesting. I'm definitely going for Queen. I'm 100% going for Queen. Fox, I'm still undecided. I'm still undecided if I want to go for Fox. But Queen, hell yes, definitely going for Queen. Yo, what's up? Put on some Eminem music. What's up? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good, Batman. How about yourself? How's Friday treating you? Anyways, guys, let me reset my team here. But yeah, so because we have Norn now, because we want to try out Norn as our defense decrease debuffer, we're gonna go ahead and reset this. And I don't know if I can survive the rotation from the boss, but what I do want to try is, where is she? Oh, Yui, Motoha. And I'm going to bring out Leon. I want to see if Leon and Miyu are able to help my team survive the boss's rotations. I might die. There's definitely a chance of me dying here, guys. But I'm going to stay hopeful. So I'm going to put out Ameno Uzume. I'm going to throw down Norn. And then I want one sustain character just in case I do need a heal. So we'll go with Titania here. And yeah, let's begin. Oh, wait, what? Let's go. Did you see my idea? Let me check. What's your idea? Let's see here. When I come home from work, I'm definitely gonna move up in the curse boss for more damage points. Hell yeah. 67.3% overall defense shred. Imagine. That's if it's added together. Perhaps if it's added together. Yeah, I gotta dig into damage formulas. We really need the devs to share exactly how damages are calculated. But if we have the math equations on that, I'll be more than happy to crunch it. You guys already know I love my persona math. Lian Sire has this one skill, I think. Rakunda. Yep, Lian has a 3. So Lian has the AOE psychic nuke that decreases defense, and then she has Rakunda that also decreases defense. The question is now, does it stack multiplicatively? Does it multiply by stacking, or does it add together? That is what I want to know when it comes down to math crunching. Take care, everyone. Please make sure Ice doesn't get lonely. Lol, time to get back to work. Diego, man, thank you so much, Diego. Thank you so much, seriously. And then have a good day at work, brother. We'll see you back at home on the Discord whenever you get off your shift, man. Thank you. How long is the Nightmare Gateway term gonna last? Nightmare Gateway being the guild raid, I believe it's up for another 4 or 5 days, Mr. B. Yeah, so definitely get your numbers up. Get your guild raid numbers up. Sooner than later, but if you guys hold out until later, then maybe your teammates, your guild mates, will give better allies, better and stronger allies. So just stay on top of it throughout, but definitely when it comes down to it, get some numbers up there before the season ends. All right, we're aiming for 30 out of 30 on guild participation this season around, and I got a pretty good feeling about our guild members that we just got over the past 2 or 3 days. Hell yeah. I don't notice a heavily higher damage, but I do notice the increase. Yeah, I'm assuming it doesn't stack by adding, but yeah, we'll have to really test that, and the devs can speed this up if they give us the formulas for it. All right, so first off, we're gonna start things off by we're gonna be doing all of our buffs here on Yui. All of our buffs are gonna be prioritized on Yui. Unless we're talking about Sparky Surprise. Sparky Surprise, we will be giving that to Motoha. Okay, so let me think here. I want to start off with a shock. And then we will start to slowly rotate into Norn's Windswept here. What? No way. I'm resetting that. 95% to shock, and we missed it. I can't believe it. Yo, what? Amino Uzume has a 95% to shock, and she just missed. That is wild. That is wild. No way that just happened. All right, anyways, we reset. I'll have to be on Monday, assuming more shit doesn't come my way. I understand. No worries, Mr. B. Do what you got to do, and if anything else, just message me in Discord and let me know. All right, please don't miss. 95%. There we go. There's that shock. That was so silly. Don't forget your power of friendship stacks. Exactly. That's the reason why we use the barrier first. If we use the barrier on turn 1 and then we use the Ultima booster on turn 2, and if you have Leon's 5-star weapon, it gives additional buffs if you have if you have at least 2 stacks of friendship. Okay, let's go. 24k. Not bad. I feel like my body is recovering from a dog bite. Oh, what? Wait, what? A dog bite? That's a W right there. I don't know if that's a W in the dog bite, but damn, are you okay, Will? All right, so Miyu, not much to talk about. We went through this multiple times already, but the idea with Miyu is that you really want to stack her Little Mermaid song at least 4 times before you go for the burst damage and Tide of Dreams. I say burst damage, it's not that much, but if you have at least 4 seashell stacks, you do get damage coming out of her shield here on her skill 3. So stack up our Mermaid song, and when it comes down to the DPS part of the run, that's when you want to activate this, all right? So let's go. Stack number 1. Watching this at 3 a.m. in the morning hits different. Oh, man. Damn, from the other side of the world, Delta. Dude. Oh, man, that's crazy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in on at such an off hour for your time, man. Our second time around, Ultimate Booster on Yui. Let's go. It is 3:02 a.m. I'm assuming, right, RK? Okay, I'm actually gonna use I want to chip away at this guy. The previous guild run had this thing where we had to kill the ads. This time around we don't, but I still like to get rid of them to control the Tarukajas coming from the boss here. So the goal here is that I want to save Yui's highlight for when the boss goes into this final 2 turns. When you deplete the boss's HP, it's going to go into this sequence where the boss will just do nothing for 2 turns. So that is when I want to activate my Yui's highlight. But right before that, I want to actually use a Wonder's highlight, not this one, but Wonder has an ability here if I can find it. That's not it. Oh god, I don't have that one with me, do I? Okay, interesting. So that's another dynamic that I kind of fumbled. So with the gummy worm, with the electric gummy worm, he has a highlight skill that basically increases damage taken for 2 turns. And so what I've been doing is I would cast that skill leading up to this boss dying, and then when the boss does die, I immediately cast Yui. That usually gives Wonder's 2-turn highlight a little bit of a 1-turn activation to synergize with Yui's ultimate. So this time around, since we can't do that, instead I'll be lining up Motoha's highlight. I'm going to be using Motoha right before the boss dies, and I'm going to combo that with Yui's highlight after the boss dies, which then basically means we have more freedom. We have more freedom to use Wonder's abilities here. So Wonder and Leon won't matter as much. PM? Okay, yeah, we're same time zone then. We're in the same time zone, okay. I'm leaving on the province. Yeah, for sure. No need to over reveal. Turn 2, let's drop this. Garudan. Our P5X resets at 5 a.m. Oh gosh. The C time zone be hitting different. I understand, yeah. It resets in 1 hour for us over here, actually. So wait, let me just make sure you actually got... You got shock? He does have shock. Okay, cool. Activate that technical. That does no damage. It's a reactive dog was let out without a leash. Oh my goodness. That's terrible. That's terrible, Willow. I hope you're okay. I'm listening since I'm at work. Have you used Blitzmine? Blitzmine, is that... That's one of Motoha's skills, I believe, right? Is that her skill too? We're about to rotate a Motoha in just a second there. So I'll check it then. I prefer this style of Nightmare Gateway. The 4-turn limit is dumb to me. Wait, what do you mean 4-turn limit? Oh, you mean like deal as much damage as possible within 4 turns? Also, it is time to hydrate and stretch. Let's go. Thank you, Rotron. Thank you. I'm actually going to use Titania to heal up right now. I don't know if I need it, but I'm getting close to half health, and it's looking a little bit dangerous. When this guy casts Taru Kaja on the boss and he hits you with Brave Blade, it gets scary sometimes. And yes, I'm here now. I'm here now on a Motoha. I do use Blitzmine. I alternate between Blitzmine and Electro Shark. Electro Shark. All right, there's both of the ads done, which means now I can just focus on setting up my my main target rotation here. Should be okay. All right, so now our goal here is to whittle him down and basically cast Motoha's ulti right before he dies. So let's go ahead and prioritize this. Got that on damage. How many turns? Yeah, this technically his buff lasts 2 turns. It's gonna be tough to squeeze out and combo that in with Motoha though. So I'm actually gonna not use any highlights. And I also want to make sure I have at least used Miyu 4 times, so that way when we go into the damage phase, I can proc her skill 3. Solid follow-up damage. I'm not entirely sold on Electro Shark though. Sometimes it feels like her Blitzmine just does more damage overall. You know what I mean? Sometimes it just feels like Electro Shark's not really pulling its weight. Alright, this is cast number 3 for Little Mermaid song, so we're almost there. Alright, cast number 3. And yeah, invincible enemy from last week. Survived 4 turns, dealing as much damage at the same time. That's right, yeah. That was the last run. I like it. I like it when the run has like 2 turns for you to deal as much damage as possible. It doesn't punish you for taking 2 years leading up to it, which is what I like. I like to really set up my to set up all the buffs and stuff, have it in place. It gives more creative freedom for in terms of max minning your strategies here. Okay, this is gonna be kind of close now. Let me see. One more. Okay, so 2 more. Ooh, that Brave Blade really hurt me actually. Okay, I think I need 2 more rotations. 2 more rotations before I can break him down. So I'm gonna start prepping right now. So I want to make sure the Ultima booster is active, and I want to make sure I stall for at least 3 turns so I can proc Miyu's ability over here. So can I cast this? I can't cast this, so I'm actually gonna defend. I'm gonna defend right here. I don't want to accidentally kill him, so I'm gonna use this turn and do 1 more heal in case anyone dies. And then next time around, I will get the Windswept and the shock going. So let's see. Okay, so what I can do here is I will guard, and then I will kill him on the next cycle. I do want to guard here just because I want to get Miyu. I want to get Miyu's rotation in. Good, we survived that, so that's good. All right, here comes Miyu's 4th proc on Little Mermaid. Here we go. All right, so next time in 8 turns, we will be able to do this. So since I'll be stalling for 1 more rotation, I'm actually gonna cast Justice Booster again, just because I can. I'm gonna cast it again just to have that ready. I want to start the damage cycle with Ultima Booster. Okay, this is actually good. We set up Sparky Surprise now for the 2-turn damage buff. All right, right here. How many turns left on Miyu? 6 turns left on Miyu. All right, so we still got some time. Still got some time. Okay, we're gonna guard. All right. Don't die, please. All right, good. that was getting really scary. All right, this should be it. So we're gonna toss our ball here. All right. So we got that active. We got Ultima Booster going. We want to hit about 80% on the highlight gauge before we kill. All right, so I should have let's see. I'm gonna use my gun attack and I'm gonna shoot him once. Wait, what's happening here? What the? Okay, that was weird. Okay. 34%. All right, our support is available, but we're not gonna use it just yet. All right. We're gonna switch on this just to have the character rotation correct in order, and then we're gonna pop 1 bullet. Wait, 1 shot. There we go. 1 bullet. Okay. 68%. We are almost there. We are almost there. But I actually mistimed that. I mistimed that rotation, and now Motoha's thing is going to go out and be useless. So we definitely could have played it better. This is not going to be a perfect run by any means. All right, but 85% after this turn, we will be getting the Yui's ultimate rotation here. So let's just set this up as best as we can. It's not ideal because we whiffed Motoha's rotation on the buff. All right, so here we go. We're gonna be inflicting. I want to get a guaranteed shock. So I'm gonna be inflicting that guaranteed shock before we go into the cycle here. Yep. Okay. So 2 turns start now. First thing, immediately cast Yui's ulti. We have Miyu's activate support now. We will also activate Miyu's Tide of Dreams, giving us as much offensive power from our navigator. And now we will start to deal as much damage as possible. 43k. That's not bad. 29k from non-electric damage. That's actually pretty good. 31k. All right, we dropped that. Let's lower its defense now. Oh my god, we blew it. We didn't get windswept. So there's a lot of things that went wrong in this run. We didn't line up Motoha's ulti perfectly, and we didn't proc windswept from that rotation. So This is already suboptimal, but whatever. We'll see it. We'll see it through until the very end.
ここはペルソナでスペシャルな一撃お見
A lot of these percentage activations is kind of what makes or breaks these strategies. You really have to roll the dice and get lucky on all the rolls.
一撃お見舞いしますわお楽しみはこれから
I've got another one. Why not? We have it. Let's use it.
ヒーローの力ここに
I don't think this is going to be breaking any records.
ティターニア雨の渦め
All right, let's see. What do we end off at?
スペシャルな一撃お見舞いします
Ah, suboptimal. More time to set up and you get this is not a record. More time to set up and you get 3 to 4 terms of damage on top of the big boy damage to set up in the advance. Yeah, setting up all the buffs and getting all the ulti cooldowns lined up is honestly so much more interesting than just here's 5 turns and deal as much as you can and good luck. 9.3 mil. What's our score to be? Oh damn it! I forgot to check our score to be. I forgot to check the score to beat before I actually went into this. That's my mistake. But still, I think we were at 33 million. We were either at 33 million or 35 million. So either way, if I remember correctly, it seems like this number did in fact go up. It wasn't our best run ever, but it's still not bad. It's still not bad. I'm gonna come back and re-optimize this over the weekend. I'm sure. I'm definitely not satisfied. I'm not satisfied with missing the windswept and having the ultis not aligned. This is gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to come back and re-perfect this. Yo, did you see the recent announcement of the new character we'll be getting? Yes. I didn't dig into the data mining, but I do know that we will in fact be getting global buffs when Yusuke drops. Do you by any chance know exactly what those buffs are gonna be, Dooffish? Because things are gonna get defensively icy. Yes, dicey. Oh, that's not what it means. Are gonna get dicey. Dicey is what it means. But yeah, do you have the specific stats around that, Dooffish? I'm definitely curious to know, man. I'm definitely curious to know. Sadly, I cannot say. Oh, okay. Wait, does that mean you know and you can't say, or it means that it's to be announced? Very big difference here. But in the meantime, guys, let's go ahead and dive into this, and let's showcase why. Let's showcase why you guys should be using my freaking Joker, all right? Let's go. But also, before we start, there is this, there is this special effect. Increase damage of allies with Blessing. It's not the Blessing Elemental, it is the Blessing buff that is specifically coming from Marion. Okay, so Joker definitely necessary. If you have Marion available in your team comp, definitely use her for this guild raid because this guild raid is all about making use of Blessing, but it's all about making use of this debuff called Intimidation. All right, the boss is going to hit our team with the debuff called Intimidation. However, if we can remove it, all foes will then get hit with a permanent intimidation, decreasing their defense by 10%, stacking up to 5 times. So this is another way that we're gonna be maximizing our damage output. And this is also, yes, another way that the game is telling us to use Marion, because Marion is able to remove debuffs. So 26 million is the score to beat. Now we have now that we said that out loud, hopefully we can remember it. Let's go. It is to be announced. I gotcha. Thank you for confirming, man. But how are you doing, Dooffish? All right, let's go. So two things that we're gonna really be wanting to do here. We want to be making sure we max out on intimidation stacks before we go into the damage portion, and we want to make sure that we save Joker's highlight for the final 2 turns, and we want to make sure we stack Kushinada to 3 stacks before we go on to any of the final phase stuff. So let's get this started. Good thing I have a decent Marion for my level. Yes, I do believe we have a handful of Marion and Jokers in the guild as well. I'm not sure if we still have that Yui available. If someone can actually check. I'm not sure if Sibla changed their assist unit. But yeah, for the first couple of turns, first 3 turns, we're going to be casting Mata Rukasha because Kushinada stacks attack permanently. But you do require 3 casts. Doing good, but I can explain something in particular, that the Persona 5 Palace story will not update until the Queen is here. Ooh. Okay, okay. I'm okay with that. I'm alright with that. I mean, I'm sure some people would be upset, but the truth of the matter is that I was never the biggest fan of Yusuke back in Persona 5 Royal, but but I do know, you know, Matt Mercer, all the love to him. He's got his fans for a reason. So yeah, let's bring on that Yusuke love. So we're using that right there to get Blessing on our characters. Blessing will last for 2 turns, so we really want to be cycling through Blessing. Sorry, we want to be cycling through her offensive move and her healing moves every other turn. Because this boss can kill us. If that hit, she probably would have died. Yeah, if that hit me right there, I probably would have died. All right, that's 2 turns. So right now we're going to be aiming to remove stacks this next time around. So if we go to our character selection screen, highlight any of your characters, you will see that your character is affected by something called intimidation. All right, so let's go ahead and remove that now, and we will do so. Yeah, we can. You know what? Let's actually do it using Marion's ulti. Why not? We have it here. Why not? Y'all got Willow's Rin too. That we do. Thank you, Willow. Okay, so we removed intimidation from our side of the field just now. Our side of the field. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. We have removed intimidation from our side of the field, and we've applied. By removing intimidation stacks from your side, it inflicts them on the enemy. So you'll see, enemies now have 4 intimidation stacks, but it actually caps out at 5. So we want to make sure we debuff something to get this to 5 first before we start attacking. And this is turn 2 for Kushinada. One more buff from Kushinada, and then we can move away from her. Moishido, one more time. Okay. So the lead-in skill I want to use this time is actually going to be Rin's ulti. I want to. Oh my god, is it going to die right here? Okay, that was really close to killing it. That kind of got me worried. The ult skill I want to drop before the boss dies is going to be Rin's ult, and I want to be able to pump out Joker's ult during the damage increase phase. So wait, while we have her here, when ideally we also want to get we also want to give her pulsating rhythm. Ideally, we get pulsating rhythm to max stacks before we start this as well. So I'm gonna be aiming to do that. But first off, let's go ahead and use Healing Grace and see who has intimidation. Who can we debuff? You got Windswept. Okay. Oh, really? He doesn't have. There's no one has intimidation. Boo! All right. Well, I guess we're not doing that this round. I guess we use Compassionate Cure for now. Just get our max HP up. No problem. We should be able to tank at least 2. Good. A solid miss. All right, we just got the intimidation there. So now we can go back and and dispel that. So we need to stall for... We do have to stall for a rotation here. So in fear of doing too much damage, I kind of want to start guarding. There's a chance that I might overshoot this. This is the last Mataru Kaja, so Kushinada is done. Okay, we gotta heal. Okay, we definitely gotta heal. Yeah, that's looking kind of bad. I'm gonna get Joker to defend here. Okay, now we use Healing Grace. Who has Intimidation? Everybody has Intimidation. Oh dear. Okay, let's Healing Grace on Joker first. All right. So we've now redirected that last stack of Intimidation. So now they have 5 stacks. So Intimidation has now been checked off. All right, so Rin's turn is up. I think we can get ready to go on the offensive here. Let me see. Kushinada is checked off. Intimidation is checked off. We need to get 1 blessing stack before the 2-turn rotation begins, and then we get support within 3 turns. So that means our navigator is all set as well. So let's do 2 rounds of damage, 2 rounds of damage, and then we cast Rin's ulti. This should work out perfectly. Okay. Got Persona. We don't need Mataru Kaja anymore. Yeah, so now we start stacking White Rider's curse. And hopefully Joker doesn't die here. Oh god. Please, no wonder. No! No! Literally anybody. Okay, well, that was very unlucky. I got a double hit on Wonder and Wonder died. All right, well, let's speed run through this. We've already talked strategy, so let's just go ahead and execute this. That was very unfortunate. If she hit anybody else, in that rotation there, that would have been it. As a character that never cared for Yusuke, yeah. As a party member, he never left. Oh, really? Prefer him in freeze crits over Ryuji. I actually didn't make use of his of Yusuke that much in combat. I think that's the reason why I didn't have that same love for him. You know, I just didn't find him that useful in combat and or in the story, which evidently I missed out a lot on. You can do it, Ice. Do it for your ice climbers. Do it for our fellow icicles. Yes, yes. Get the support part going. Support round number 1. All right, so same thing. I'm gonna wipe the initial wave of intimidation stacks first, utilizing her ulti here. Wait, does she even have an intimidation stack? I hope she does. Otherwise, I'm only getting 3 out of this. Let me see. You guys have 3 or 4? All right, 4. Okay. It was an indicator. All right, let's go. Willow used a Haru, Mona, and An. Who did I use? I'm pretty sure I had a An and Makoto in there, and then I had a Mona for healing. But soon replaced with Sumire because Sumire is the canon waifu, of course. Round 2 of Kushinada. All right. Extra turn. Let's go. I am here and I am Angie. Angie or angry, Jason? Angie. What has driven Jason to become angry? Also, welcome in, man. Good to see you. All right, now we go for we start stacking this, shall we? Or do we have any intimidations? I don't think we do. Yeah, we don't. We have windswept but no intimidation. Okay. That's fine. We'll get another round of blessing. We do need that intimidation first before we go into it. Oh my god. What I should have done was use Sarasvati. Instead of going offensive with White Rider early, I should have used Sarasvati and stalled for another round. Oh well, what can you do? Alright. Okay, here we go. We're almost close to setup. This will be the 3rd cast of Kushinada. Oh god, thank you for missing. God damn, that hurts. Whenever that hits, it's always so dangerous. I'm gonna defend with Joker. Okay. Maybe we can pull off one more if we can stall this for long enough. We should get pulsating rhythm, right? There we go. That's the second one. We're missing one more. We're missing one more pulsating rhythm, and we do have intimidation stacks, which we will debuff now. Do I debuff on Rin? Rin might die. Yeah, debuff on Rin. Let's go. No double void. Oh god, Brave Blade. Okay, we're still alive. Okay, I do have a 1 turn for Wonder, so this is actually this might save me. I'm gonna use Sarasvati's damage debuff. Or sorry, damage mitigation. Mother's Chant, let's go. This should make the difference. Hopefully we don't die here. Okay? Alright. 2.9k, more than enough to help us survive. Okay, here we go. Leading into the final round of burst damage. We got 5 turns before Tomiyama is available. So this is actually not ideal. I think I have to stall another round. Yeah, I gotta stall another round for Tomiyama to be available. Let's guard. I gotta survive 4 rounds of attacks here. I kind of want to cast Blessing though. That's the thing. Yeah, I don't have Blessing available right now. This is actually kind of scary. Okay, let's play it safe this time since I don't want to die. We'll use Compassionate Cure, and then we'll see if we can force a Blessing stack before our damage cycle starts. Oh God! Please don't randomly die. If it randomly dies, or if it dies when Joker's using his first turn's attack, then I'm screwed. I want to make sure I kill this using Joker's extra turn. Otherwise, Joker will start with 1 less turn on the damage cycle. Okay, let me think this through here. 3 turns to stall for. I need to get to Marion still. I'm gonna guard with her as well. Okay. Do we go for the attack here, or do we continue the stall? I got two voided orbs coming in. I think I can go for this actually. Marion is coming up afterwards. Okay, if Marion is coming up afterwards, that means there's another cycle that I have to stall for. Okay, I'm stalling. Let's go. Okay. Survive this, and we good. All right, we're good. Let's go. I gotta get back to work. Bye. Take care, Willow. We'll see you soon. All right, last turn to stall. Let's put on defense. All right, now we are ready to rock. Everything is set. The stage is set. Let's roll. We got the Blessing activated on all party members. Ow, that kind of hurts. That also kind of hurts. Okay. Let me think. So we save these, we save this. We can just attack as normal, and whenever he dies, then we proc Rin's ult. We should be able to get Joker's ulti regardless because of the extra rounds. Oh no. No! No! Again? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Again. It just happened again. After that perfect setup. After freaking taking 2 years to perfectly set up that. Oh man. All right, I'm getting a little bit cheesed here. Oh my god. Dude, man. If I don't break some world record with this strategy, I'm gonna be really disappointed in myself. I had that perfectly set up. I was 1 turn away. 1 turn away from having that perfectly set up. Oh, damn the RNG gameplay. Yeah, seriously. They could have targeted anybody else besides Rin, and I would have been good. Oh, damn it, man. All right. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. We're okay. Oh my god, please! If you die now, I'm gonna just lose it. It's the first time I hear ice swearing. I'm livid. That's twice in a row. Twice in a row, the game decided to screw with us. Oh man, why? How can this happen to us? All right, pulsating rhythm number 1. All right, pure focus. We must make this happen. Second Mataru Kaja. Okay. Yes. Okay. Where's my extra turn? Thank you. All right. Follow up 1. Okay. I'm still missing the Dominion, the single target Dominion auto nuke. I need to keep track of this. All right, second round of wait. We can get 3 beats from this, right? Yeah, we can. All right, perfect. We're gonna speed up Tomiyama's rotation by using this by using the SP one. It gives us 3 beat stacks instead of the usual 1 or 2. We do have an intimidation here on Marion. Hold on a second. Is it on everybody? Yeah. It's only on Marion. What the heck? Really? How did this happen? They only have 3 stacks of intimidation. What? I don't know how that got desynced, but it did get in fact desynced. Okay. Yeah, we're still missing one intimidation stack. I'm also unhappy with RNG today. Oh, right. I pulled a 5-star on non-pity from Joker's banner. Gotcha. It was on. Boo. I was so salty right now because I wanted my main man and got his girlfriend instead. And to be clear, I already have her, so it wasn't even a new character. Yeah, it's a dupe. What awareness do you have you're on at right now, Jason? Wait, should I be doing this? It's so close. It's so close to getting to near death territory. Maybe we hold back. Yeah, let's start chilling out. All right, third application of Mato Rikaja. Is it third or is it second or third? I've been losing count. Let me see. Peace of mind. Where is it? Attack up. This is a second application, so we need one more. All right. All right. There's the third one. I need you guys to not die, please. I just need you all to not die. I kind of want to poke at him. I want to poke at him in order to proc that thing. But I'm really scared that by doing it, he might die. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to guard. Too risky. All right. Now this will in fact be the last intimidation stack to debuff. So let's remove this. Okay. All right, so we have 3 Kushinada stacks and we have 5 intimidation stacks. That's fine. We need to get one more pulsating rhythm from our navigator here. All right, this is where we really need to start praying that we have good RNG here. All right, come on RNG, don't screw me this time, please. No, oh god. No Joker, no Joker. Oh my god, that was close. That was so close. That was so freaking close. Oh my god. Oh god, I'm kind of sweating here. I don't want to die, but I will auto him. I kind of want to auto him to see where his HP goes. Or do I just burst him down? Ask her. Let's just guard. Let's just guard. I've overestimated myself and died to random stuff too many times now, so I don't trust it. All right, give us our last pulsating rhythm here. All right, let's go. All right, so 4 turns and we're ready to rock. I guess we can go. Yeah, let's go for the max HP increase. Don't want to die to random crap right now. Okay. Okay. That's fine. All right, all things considered, that was not bad. All right, the moment we get our blessing in, we can start to dish it out. So we can go through this rotation and then have blessing start the run. This should work. All right, this should absolutely work. The last time I did that though, I did randomly die to this. All right. We just have to survive this. We just have to make sure those 2 angels don't bolt the same person. Let's see it. Oh, we got a Dazzler. That's good. Oh, God, no. Oh, no. Crap. Oh, my God. Wonder got status effect. Oh, we have to stall another rotation because Wonder's gonna lose his turn on this next round. Why is the game doing this to me? Oh my, come on, bro. Like, don't screw me like this. Oh my god, this is frustrating. Now, don't kill me, please. No one kill me. I need this. I need this setup, damn it. Okay? Oh, okay. This might be doable. I need a heal. Can I just use Wonder's heal? No, he's on curse damage. Oh god, this sucks, man. This is so bad. All right, whatever. All right, we hit him with that. Sure. Okay, can we? If I hit him with Brand, okay. Here's. No, I can't use his highlight. I need his highlight right now. I might die though. That's the thing. I might die if I don't use Sarasvati. Oh, man, this is so bullshit. All right, fine. Ay ay ay. I don't like it. I don't like it, but I have to. Oh my god, thank you. Holy crap, it missed. Okay. All right, he missed. Okay, he actually missed. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. All right, so I'm pretty sure I can kill him in one hit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Phantom's Omen on a random character here on the side. So that way it doesn't proc that AoE. I'm being very careful here. Okay. Okay, there we go. Wait, what? I didn't get my I didn't get my Will of Rebellion. Oh my god, did I just screw myself again? All right, well, you know what? I'm beyond words at this point. Okay, survive this. Yes, survive it. Let's go. Oh my god. Okay, she lived. She lived with 500 HP. All right, here we go. This is it. All right, here's where the damage run begins. All right, we got the perfect setup. We got Blessing active, and we will start with the Lion's debuff here. Oh my god. There's a chance that Rin might die. There's another chance that Rin might die here. Oh god, we go Sarasvati again and keep our fingers crossed. This is so risky. Come on, guys, don't hit my Rin, please, or else I'm gonna just lose my shit. No Rin. That's one. Okay, we go. Let's go. All right. We end this. Oh my god, I am just holy. Okay, but now we have another problem. We do in fact have another problem. I need my extra turn. I need to kill him on the extra turn. I might not get that though. How can I get that? Get one Will of Rebellion, cool, but yeah, that's not gonna do it, dude. I could kill I can destroy this one, but I'm not guaranteed to get the Will of Rebellion. Oh man. Yeah, there's a chance I might not get it here. I took his HP down way too low. Now it's like I have to kill him on the extra turn. But I'm always missing that one stack of Will of Rebellion here. Ow, damn it. Just guard? Yeah, but if I just guard, I might not be able to kill him with the other characters either. I might get lucky. Let's see what happens. Extra turn? Here we go. All right, here we go. We got it. All right, here we go, guys. This is it. All right. So first of all, we will end with extra turn, Will of Rebellion, and we will be able to do this, and then we'll get two turns on Joker starting the next cycle. Let's go. Okay. All right, here we go. Finally. This is what we've been working up till for the past, like, God knows how long. All right, first off, let us roll with... First off, let's do our navigator. Max this out. Alright, I should be able to get Joker's ulti in there anyway, so I'm going to time Rin's move right before Joker gets to go. Actually, no. Rin goes, and then Wonder goes. So that's not going to work out either, actually. Yeah, there's going to be a mismatch here. There's going to be a mismatch, so maybe it would be better to use Wonder. I think he can buff damage taken for 2 turns. So yeah, let's actually go with that. But before then, let's check how many Blessing turns we got. Blessing is only for 1 more turn, so we do in fact have to use Blessing after the fact. So this turn around, we're going to be using Compassionate Cure, spend our Diagnosis stacks, and then her last turn, we'll be using the Blessing. Alright, so still not on Wonder. Wonder, we're going to be switching, but for now, we can hit him with the regular one. Alright, we switch Wonder. to White Rider. We use this. Increase curse damage taken for 2 turns. Let's go. All right. And then we hit him with Wicked Brand. All right, here we go. Let's see those numbers, baby. 30k across the board. Let's go. All right, this one's gonna hurt. This one's gonna hurt. 59,000. Not bad. But we can do better. We can do slightly better. We can do slightly better. Angels spawn just to die in the next turn. All right, we have one more. We have one more cycle here. Since we used Compassionate Cure last time, we will use this one right here in order to get the blessing stacks going again. All right, Mempo Soup. Let's go. There's our highlight skill activated. We will use Wicked Brand and pray. Pray that White Rider gives us 2 curse stacks. Damn it, we got 1 curse stack. This is officially suboptimal. It's fine, it's fine. We got a record going. I feel it. I feel that this is a record. All right, here we go. Trickster, ulti, and then we use Arsene's Chain to finish off the run. Let's go. Big damage. Holy crap. We are at 5 million base points right now. This is... Dude, this is crazy. All right, here we go. Final turn. Let's roll. 57. 5k. 21k damage. One more. Let's go. All right. 6.5 million. What's the final score? 27 million is a new record. Hell yeah. Oh my god. After all that setup, we finally got a new record. Holy crap. It took so much effort. It took so much effort to make this happen. This is so silly. Phantom's Omen only gives Will of Rebellion if there's only one enemy, I believe. Yes, that's true. The reason why I was using Phantom's Omen is because I was hoping that a Joker's passive, which he gets a Will of Rebellion stacks when there's enemies below 60% HP. I was banking on that to give me Will of Rebellion. So that way I can finish the boss on the extra turn, which guarantees I get at least 2 turns on Joker's first rotation. Oh my god, I gotta get some water for this. Hey guys, anyone using Yui with Fleuret? I might be inventing things, but she seems to activate her follow-up a lot. More with him than closer, really? Huh. Interesting. Oh, why might that be the case, Sibla? I know Yui has that interaction with Joker because of the extra turns, right? So like Joker's extra turns, if the ulti is active, or if player 2 is active, he can proc Yui twice in one rotation. Essentially, there's that. Does Fleuret have similar mechanics? I've heard that when Persona 3 crossover comes, it'll be Theurgy's. Yes, that's right. Yes, it's gonna bring a different kind of mechanic. That's I think it's exclusive to only P3 characters. I'm not entirely sure, but I think the way it works is that P3 characters basically have 2 different ultis. I think that's the way that it works, which is really damn cool. Is this F2P or now is P2W? I mean, for guildmates, there's no requirement in terms of that. Feel free to play the game however you guys want, for whether you're free to play or whether you're spending in the game. Completely up to you guys. We don't ask for any requirements to fulfill there. The only one requirement we do have is to simply put up your numbers, be active, and definitely contribute, especially before the season is ending. That's all. I'm not sure. Maybe with his extra attacks helps activate the follow-up. Don't know. Yeah, his extra turns do follow up the attacks. Yes. Joker's extra turns do in fact proc Yui's follow-up passive. Yep, that's right. Yep. They lose gun damage, but they get theurgy. Wait, they lose gun damage, really? I didn't even know about that. I guess they don't have guns. Yeah. So wait, so they just can't use gun moves at all? The P3 characters? They have an invoker, for Christ's sake. That's not right. They should have gun utility with their evokers. What? That totally takes away the whole charm of having a gun in the first place. I've also heard that Makoto will have the wild card. I'm not sure if it means you'll have multiple personas like Wonder. Really? First time I'm hearing about that. I mean, it makes sense if he can have multiple different ultimates, depending on like which persona he has equipped. That would be cool, but okay. I don't know. I gotta look into that as well, Jason. This is good. This is good information. Oh, I meant for Fleury. With his right to strike, he activates extra animations on attack. Oh, when he hits the same target like multiple times with his wind move, right? I'm not entirely sure about that, Sibla. I definitely haven't built up my Fleury to test. But if you do end up building Fleury and you do end up testing, definitely let me know. I'm interested in more mechanics behind Fleury, and also interested in mechanics behind how I said Willow. I meant to say Kotone, how her ice follow-up attack works. How those interact in terms of weakness damage, and how it interacts in terms of a follow-up resonance, like with Yui. Yeah, I'm trying to get more information regarding that. They don't have guns. It's ironic. I know, right? They have evokers, but they can't fire with them. The P5X devs responded. Indeed, they did. Sort of. They responded. Also, welcome to the stream, man. They responded in a sense that they addressed the situation. They acknowledged it. That yeah, people are complaining about the Marion situation. They definitely know what people are upset about, and they said that they'll give us a more thorough update next time on their live stream. So I guess to be fully transparent with what we know, we're gonna have to see until the live stream. But they are aware of it. Let's just hope that they give us some kind of reasonable compensation to put out the fires here over on the global side of things. But yeah, all those numbers added up. What are we at now? We went up from 35 million to 36.7 million. Breaking records. And we're now ranked 63. Let's go. And also, we also updated our guild banner. I don't know if you guys saw, not the banner, our guild icon. Yeah, we updated our guild icon. It is no longer just a blue on blue ice cream cone. It is now a gold on blue ice wolf. Yeah, a little bit edgy there on the borders, but hopefully you guys are enjoying it. But guys, on that note, I'm gonna take a short break. Give me like 5 minutes. I will take a quick BRB, and when we come back, we can either play some more of the Metro, or we can get into more attempts. Get into more attempts on the guild boss and or on SOS. So yeah, I'll think about that as I'm getting water. But I will see you guys in just a brief moment. All right. Let's actually go to Den of Thieves. I like that music a lot. I think it's great lobby music. Let's go. I've been trying to get him to use on some different teams. Been enjoying using him. Give it a try if you have time later. Sounds good, Sibla. Thank you. Hey, Mark Master. What's going on, Mark? Good to see you. Sega on the global end might as well start shaking, as the head of directors in China aren't pleased either. Good. This is good. This is the kind of fire that we need to light under their asses. Honestly, I don't know if they communicate everything, but I would love to give the Chinese directors the benefit of the doubt, and imagine that we live in a world that they don't know this is going on. So that way they can talk to the other department here in global and actually make these fixes happen. Because yeah, it's just very obvious, right? One region got much more better incentives than the other region. And you guys have already all the content just waiting to be localized. So what is that? That's painting the picture that they want to monetize off of the global audience, which is definitely not the way to go about it, right? Global devs are greedy and anti. Yeah, exactly, Mr. B. That's exactly it. You have the material there. It just needs to be localized in a different language. Let's try to make as much money on this as possible. Is basically the TLDR. I agree, man. I'm right there with you. But also, whoa. M, thank you so much for the follow, M. Thank you. That's awesome that they responded, though. Yeah, at least it's steps in the right direction, right? At least it's better than radio silence, which is kind of what we got for the past week, the first week when Marion dropped. So it's good. It's good that we're lighting a fire under their ass. But I'm a little bit divided on when people start taking their frustrations to Steam reviews. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair that people are leaving a bad review on Steam because that reflects the game, right? People are upset at how the devs handle the marketing and the monetization element of it, which I guess it is part of the gameplay. But like I said before, I think Persona 5X is a fantastic game on its own, and to have the devs mismanage the whole monetization, banner drops, and the Metal Jewel situation to cause that kind of a review, it's a little bit disappointing. I wish it didn't go that way. And the reason why I'm so divided on this, guys, is because people like to complain when things are wrong, right? But when those wrongs get righted, not everybody is going to go back to change their reviews. This is just the nature of life, right? When we want to be heard, when we want something's fixed, we're going to be loud, we're going to stand on chairs, and we're going to yell and complain the loudest we possibly can. But once those problems get resolved, most people just move on. People just move on with life. They don't go back to reprimand or to fix the things and the damage that they've done. Damage control is very much on the dev side. So I don't like to see those reviews go down, but I do understand where it's coming from. But the bad reviews work, no? So we win. In a sense, yes, RK. In a sense, yes. It definitely is it's the fire that's being kind of like rekindled to make this bigger than it is. But in a perfect world, I would love to see the devs get the reviews from an in-game version of like a survey, rather than the review being slapped on their product distribution platform that is Steam. You know what I mean? If we're frustrated in the game, we should be able to vent out our frustrations in the game, or perhaps even on Twitter or something like that. But when the major review portion and frustration is being reflected on the main distribution launchpad, that is the problem, because now we're affecting both gamers playing the game, and we're also establishing something negative for outside players that may have never downloaded P5X. So that is kind of where I am regarding that. I like that they're doing something about it, but I would much rather they do it in a way so that it serves the players playing the game, but it also serves the players that are coming into the ecosystem for the first time, right? So it definitely could have been handled better, but this is not on the devs, this is on the gamers. The gamers are upset, so they have all the right to vent out their frustrations. And yeah, I mean, they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot a little bit by venting it out on Steam. But anyway, this is a cyclical argument, so we'll just leave it at that. Chinese and Japan player base have been complaining about global as well. Yeah, they've been on our side and venting for us. Exactly. Chinese head director is planning to open a Bilibili account and stream on it at a later point. It's good. But is it proactive? Hell no. Is it damage control? Absolutely. Right? So I have no issue with bashing on Steam. I have an issue when people don't change them back. Exactly, bro. That's what I'm talking about, right, Mr. B? Human beings love to complain and vent when something is wrong, but they don't go back. They don't go back and give the flowers after the problem has been solved. That's my major issue with the situation. I was proud of the Helldivers community because they changed their reviews back. Oh, nice. I just hope the Chinese corrects the course of the global version, because I'm feeling like I need to spend to get what I want, and FOMO is playing a super upfront. 100% agree, Jason. The fact that they screwed us over on the whole part 3 and part 4 of getting the free Marion, it just shows like their intentions is to draw more credit card transactions while this banner is active. And I don't know if this is 100% true, but I did hear that a lot of the reasons why they are doing this is because they want to have good marketability stats, which is ironic because they got completely dumpstered on Steam. But they want to market it so that's like, oh, check out the revenue that was produced on the first month of launch, right? They want to be able to kind of come up with like a marketing angle there, so they can say that, oh, our game produced XYZ revenue within the first 30 days of launch, and this whole Marion stunt is to encourage more people to swipe, so they can have higher numbers to report by their end of year review. So lots of stuff in play. I'm not their marketing bit. I don't care how they do in terms of that. I just care that the players playing the game, whether they're playing Persona for the first time or whether they've been following Persona for as long as I have, I want them to come into P5X with a positive experience, right? And that's yeah, I guess maybe I'm looking a little bit too further into this. I'm seeing this both from the player's point of view, but also from Atlas and Sega's point of view. But anyway, guys, all this stuff we can discuss this forever, right? I feel like we can have like a stage panel and talk about this for like 5 hours. But anyway, guys, I will be right back. Enjoy the lobby music, enjoy the Den of Thieves music, and we will be back in a few moments. Thank you, everyone. Yo, guys, God, oh my God, I gotta share something with y'all. But first, let me check these comments first. Well, we better be getting some changes in the future, in the coming weeks, because if I see nothing improve before my daily Metajoule sub runs dry, I won't be buying anything else. Exactly, right, Jason. They really have to, especially on this monthly rollover. Players might be incentivized to really encouraged rather to play the game more because they've already have the monthly battle pass and the sub going down. But yeah, once this season is over in 8 days for me, they gotta come out with something on that live stream. Otherwise, yeah, they're gonna lose some players that are not gonna be buying in on the VIP pack. So we gotta see some changes soon. 100% with you there, Jason. You're back. Hey, thank you, Kemma. Yes, we're back. My two main games are both under fire right now. P5X with the money issue and Ready or Not with the censorship issues. God, I love gaming in the modern age, right? Yeah. Where people are upset, let's complain about it on the internet. But real quick, guys, I do want to let you guys know. So apparently, hold on a second. Yeah, so I got several police officers on the street right now. It's not for me, at least. God, I hope it's not for me. But they are going door to door. I'm not getting swatted. But there is something happening right now. They're going door to door. I saw 2 cops talking to my neighbors. I'm assuming that they're going to come to me next. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on. But just in case this does get a little bit weird, maybe something happened on the street and they need my help. They need like security camera footage. I have no idea what this is, but I can see them on my camera. They're walking to neighbors, but I do unfortunately need to wrap up the stream earlier today to address the situation. So yeah, gonna be doing that. I'm really sorry for cutting the stream short today, guys. Really strange, outstanding circumstances that I gotta attend to, but I will do the quick call to action while we are here. We'll do it on this screen as well, just because it's a little bit easier. But yeah, guys, you guys enjoy the stream. We highly appreciate a like, follow, or sub on any of the platforms that you guys are watching from. If you're in the guild, or if you guys want to hang out with us, even when we're not online, please check out that link in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. That is discord.gg/ibtv, and that will bring you guys over to our community Discord server. I hear the knocking on my door. God damn it. All right, real quick. We will be back. We will be back on Monday. Hopefully we can get to level 70 by then. When we hit level 70, we're going to go through all the new stuff. I'm going to cover all the new personas, Dionysus specifically, because that's going to make or break the game. So I'll be covering the level 70, rank 7 personas, rank 7 content, upgrade materials, all that stuff, how you guys should be managing your upgrade mats. We'll get into all this stuff next week, all right? But outside of that, we do, in fact, go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and we will be back the following Monday at 2 p.m., continuing with more Persona 5, The Phantom X. That being said, this is it for me tonight, guys. Thank you so much for being here with me. Yeah, this is going to be Ice signing off, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a great weekend.